This is so messed up. Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't want to die of it! Help!
Hey everybody, my name is Asher, and welcome back to another cast calling video. Now, I'm sure you've already seen the trailer at the beginning of this video, and I would like to welcome everyone who's watching to My Little Pony Until the Sun Shines cast calling video. Now, some of you are probably asking about why I'm posting this video so early, since Final Destination hasn't even been released yet. But I wanted to get this out there and have people start auditioning for roles while Final Destination is still being developed. So, wanted to get that out of the way. Just to get it clear. So, let's jump right into this. So, Until the Sun Shines is based on a variety of different themes and stories and concepts all put together to make one big storyline. So, My Little Pony Until the Sun Shines is a horror story based on 4 different movies and stories: Halloween, Saw, Frozen 2010, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Until Dawn. Note the story also features only original characters. There is no canon characters in this entire story. The story opens, you're introduced to the 8 characters of the story that have graduated in 1995, and then after about a year or so, they get in contact with each other and all get back together for a big winter vacation. Yes, these characters are all in high school, all out of high school and have gone away to college. They're going to the frozen North Mountains for a ski trip that they've all pitched in for. They will be in a cabin, or more actually, a lodge set up in the frozen North Mountains. However, strange things begin to happen once midnight falls, and when one of their friends gets abducted and goes missing. Panic begins to ensue everyone as the night progresses. More and more strange things begin to happen, and then fatal choices must be made in order to save each other. And sadly, this is a Saw somewhat based movie, so when it comes to the decisions, you can either save someone and let another one die. One friend will finish off another, and another, and another, until only one survives. But who's up there with them? They are not alone. Who is doing this to these poor ponies? Why, the Frozen North Killer, of course. But little is known about this killer. Why is he up there? Why is he doing this to these ponies? Find out in Until the Sun Shines. Well, now I got the explanation of the story out of the way, let's get into the fun part. I just burnt my hand. So, for this story, I'm going to need voice actors, artists, music and sound composers, and a possible director.
Also, before I begin giving out all these instructions, I do ask that you have access to Discord. Once you're casted, you will be given a Discord server link. So, if you're going to audition, please have Discord or have access to the internet at least.
First, voice actors. before I even jump into anything related to the voice acting, I want to say this story does contain mature content. You must be at least 16 or older to audition for any of these characters. However, you do not have to be 16 to audition for any of the side characters. You can be any age to audition for them. Anyway, for voice actors, you will need to have a good quality microphone. I don't want any popping, crackling, or any of that going on in the background. Just crisp, clean audio. I also recommend a pop filter. I really don't know the whole science between a pop filter, but I know it makes microphones sound way better than they do on their own. And no laptop computers. I despise those. However, if there are a decent amount of auditions for each character, then there will be understudies for the voice actors. So if you are casted as a main voice actor, you'll also have an understudy. And definitely stay in character. Do not go off track. To bring this story to life, I need real, good voice acting characters. That didn't sound like it came out right. Practice if you need to. I do not want to hear your first ever take at this. Definitely practice at it. Practice makes perfect, everyone. I will go over how to send the auditions. If you are going to audition as a voice actor, please send your auditions to the cast calling page or to the email in the Google document. If you are going to audition as a main character, then if you're going to be auditioning as a main character, you can either send your audition to the cast calling website or by the email above in the Google document. However, if you're going to be auditioning for a side character, you'll have to audition However, if you're going to audition as a side character, you'll need to send those by email. I will not be accepting any of them through the cast calling website. If you're going to send them your auditions as a file through email, please make sure you title them MLP UTSS, the character you're auditioning for, and the name you wish to be called by. I have the proper format for that down in the Google document, where there are also more instructions on voice acting where I'm way more descriptive than this. I believe that's it for the voice acting. Moving on to artists. So to audition as an artist, you will need to send me 3 drawings of your best art. They must be computer drawn. Absolutely no paper art will be accepted. And you must be okay with drawing backgrounds and characters. To qualify as an artist, you must have a good clear picture with no heavy pixel art. And note, all of the drawings are going to be drawn at night. And you must be comfortable with drawing violent or mature images. And by mature, I'm not meaning like any sexual images, just kind of scary images. Like I said, there's no sexual images in this story. And to send your auditions, you can either send those on the cast calling website or on the email above. I really recommend using the email to send the auditions, but I will also accept auditions on the cast calling page. Just title those artist/UTSS/audition. The format for that is down in the Google document below. Moving on to music and sound. Music will play a big role in the part of the story and how emotion will be told. sound effects will also play a huge part in the story, as because I am trying to get this realistic, to really bring the story to life. I will need sound effects. Now, to audition as a music and sound composer, and by composer I'm not meaning making music or making sound effects. You do not have to do that to make your audition count. To audition as a music and sound composer, you'll need to gather some of these songs and sound effects and put them into a file. It doesn't matter which ones you have as long as it relates somewhat to the story. So I will be accepting music like slasher music, romantic music, chase music. I'll also be accepting, for sound effects, I'll be accepting like typical horror movie sounds, footsteps, power tools, whispering sound effects, most of those kind of things. Any of those will work. And remember, the better quality they are, the better. I will need at least 2 music and sound editors. However, I will fill in for anyone who does not fill in the roles completely. And to send your auditions, you can either send those on the cast calling page or on the email. I really recommend using it with the email, as because it's easier for my computer. Send them with the title music, composer _ the name you wish to be called by in the email above in the Google document. If you're auditioning for any of the main characters, you can either audition for them on the cast calling page or on the Google document. However, on the Google document, I feel it is probably easier, but just send those to the cast calling page. Okay, I believe that's it for everything. If there is a director that's needed, it will be posted on the cast calling page, and more information will be added to the Google document if one is added. So definitely stay active in information. I will be putting out update videos on how the auditions are going and release dates and everything. So the due date for everything is on October 30th. And you will get your results back on October 31st. Again, please have access to Discord. It is very important that you have that. I believe that's everything I need to go over. Good luck to everyone who's going to audition. My name's Asher. If you have any questions, please let me know by email or by commenting. My name's Asher Rivers, and this was the cast calling video. Peace out, everybody.